let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So much power wrapped in 3 little words, and yet we sing it like a nursery rhyme. As if all this time Lucifer's power was just a myth. Power that's identical to the same effort put forth to blow out birthday candles with. So little, so weak, and so irrelevant. You see, in our circles today, the great lengths of his destructive ways are as unclear as a mumble. See, we deny his impact and sit back while families crumble. Sons and daughters sink deeper into depression, harboring bitterness from unanswered questions, while all the while we, with truth, engage in debate over spiritual don'ts and do's, paralleling the sweet love of Jesus to an insignificant fruit. But see, don't get me wrong, I love bananas. I know that mangoes are sweet, but the image of nails through hands and feet just doesn't seem to compete. A mother, overcome with defeat, uncontrollably weeps at the foot of the cross as blood seeps from her son's feet. What do you say to this woman? What do you tell her when she asks what's to come? In that moment, it seems absurd to offer a cliche prayer or a melodious love song. So why today is our faith the reflection of a catchy tune you hear in June when VBS is in session? Yes, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide, but it's so much deeper and wider than we could ever fathom. On Sundays, we eyes closed, hands raised, give them praise. But on Monday, we forget that we have them. You see, a time is coming to replace faction with a greater understanding that the call of Christ is a call to action. To be the movers and shakers of this generation who are generally based in MySpace education. Who have taken Jesus' words of come, follow me, and go, and replaced it with a tolerable agree and no. To understand that it's not logical. In fact, it's impossible to give an account for the hope that is in us with an eat, drink, and be married gospel. You see, it's time to stop splashing around in the shallow end of the fountain and plant a real seed that will grow real faith to move mountains. And to understand that with Christ, well, with Christ, you could whisper truth in a noisy room and he'll still change lives. A whisper that is so much less than the breath we use to sing, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.